Birds of Prey was not a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie either. Although, I think we can all agree that one of the best parts of this film was Jurnee Smollet's Black Canary. She was amazing in this movie. And of course, Black Canary as a character from the comics is a pretty big, pretty popular DC superhero. So obviously people want to see more of her and they want to see more of Jurnee Smollett in this role. But the problem is, we're not getting a Birds of Prey sequel. So where could this go then? Well, I think the big idea that pretty much everybody's been talking about for, well, pretty much actually ever since Birds of Prey released, is that we should get a Black Canary HBO Max series, which I think would be honestly perfect. And we know that she's already in good terms with HBO Max because she actually did Lovecraft Country for HBO Max as well. So I think, just make it happen. It'd work out so perfectly, and maybe it is, because we just got a new recent update from Daniel RPK, who usually doesn't, we don't really talk about his scoops too much. Mainly when we talk about him, it's for trailer news, which he is 100% accurate on. And you can test it out again. He said there's a new Venom 2 trailer coming this Monday, so if it happens, then you know his accuracy. But the thing is, we don't know about his accuracy when it comes to his scoops, because sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong. When it comes to the trailers, he is 100% good, but scoops, not all the time. But he did recently say that we are going to be getting some sort of DCEU Black Canary news very, very soon. And of course, this could mean a whole number of things. This could mean so many different things. But again, that HBO Max series is an amazing idea. Or there's the possibility that it could be some other Birds of Prey movie just without Harley Quinn this time and actually the Birds of Prey. Or maybe she'd have an appearance in the upcoming Batgirl HBO Max series because of the Birds of Prey connection from the comics there. That would work out great, I think. But let's bring it back to the Black Canary HBO Max series, because again, this is an idea that everybody wants to see come to fruition. We know DC is going full force with connecting the HBO Max series and the movies with the upcoming Peacemaker to the Suicide Squad and Gotham Central to the Batman. So this would honestly work out so perfectly because, with those HBO Max series that have been announced so far, pretty much other than like Green Lantern and Justice League Dark, characters like Peacemaker and Gotham PD, they're not like big shows like we've been getting with WandaVision and Loki. So Black Canary would be she's a staple DC character that I feel like would really bring some attention to the streaming service, especially if you team her up with the Green Arrow, who of course is another character that people have been lobbying for to see in the DCU for the longest time now. And this would be the perfect opportunity to introduce the character here, because Black Canary and Green Arrow have such huge connections and such huge ties to each other in the comics. Plus, recently, speaking of scoops, we have another scoop that I was planning on talking about, but I didn't really know the validity of it, so I didn't know. I just figured I'd throw it in here. So this is a scoop coming from Mikey Sutton, who usually for the most part I don't trust. But I guess we'll just go for it for this video, because he did recently say that Warner Brothers is developing some sort of project involving Green Arrow for the DCEU with Charlie Hunnam in the role. And of course, Charlie Hunnam is like the number one guy that everybody wants as Green Arrow in the DCEU. So, this could totally be something Mikey Sutton's just making up, but if he's not, this would work out so perfectly. Get Green Arrow to team up with Black Canary, make this HBO Max series. It's gold. It's an amazing idea, and I want to see it happen. But do you guys want to see it happen? Let me know in the comments below. And do you think this is something that could actually happen in the next few years? So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything goes on in the DC life.